What's up guys, Charlie here with a quick little unboxing video for the limited edition of the Destiny box. I normally don't do a lot of these because I think they're stupid, but this is Destiny. You're going to be seeing a lot of it, and I got a kind of funny story to tell about me and limited editions and the Ghost Edition, all that stuff for Destiny. So I guess let's get going. First off, you have this really nice cardboard, I think that's what it's made out of. Feels like it at least. Box, and I wish it was plastic or something. I love collector's editions. I think one of my favorite ones for a kind of not so great game is Fable 3. So it comes in a book, but the details are nice. As you can see when I zoom in, there's all kinds of little patterns all over the box, which are a nice little touch. Just wish the box was a tad more durable, because I tend to break cardboard boxes, unfortunately. It's just a reality of it. And things a pull string. Back's not quite as interesting as the front. Not a big deal, really, but it's got a nice continuation of the pattern from the front onto the side, which I personally think is a nice touch. So, opening it up. Not a lot of stuff in here, not the Ghost Edition. It's oddly enough, it comes with all the stuff in the Ghost Edition, except the actual Ghost itself, but it's a little more compact. And again, you've got this nice inlay. Zoom in. That kind of gives you a bit of a gist of the ideals, if you want to call them, of the Destiny game. And I'm betting it's probably actually kind of what's the motto of the Guardians to a certain extent. And that's what it looks like totally open. Let's pull stuff out. So first off, you've got the nice metal game disc case. Now, I love metal game discs. I also love the fact that if you zoom in again, it's speckled. It's a really nice metal game case, especially as far as metal game cases go. And obviously, open it up. It's got the game, the DLC stuff that came with the game. I already used the code, so if I flip something over, you won't matter anyway. Sorry about that. And that's about it. It's again got some really nice patterning on the inside. There's a lot of nice subtle detail in the box, which I'm not going to go too much into this. It's a good metaphor in some regards for Destiny itself in some weird ways, which is kind of fun. Now, done with that, the main item of limited editions is always whatever weird-ass crap you get with it. And I don't know about you, but I'm a huge sucker for art books. And again, not the most durable thing. It's got a nice fake leather feel to it. It's obviously not leather, maybe it's moleskin or something. But again, there's the detail into it. It's nice. It feels appropriate for the game, if that makes sense. It has a nice old world feel to it. Wouldn't be out of place in the old Russia areas at the very beginning of the game. It's cool, in my book at least. So then you flip it open, do the arms and armament first, which is just standard art book, showing off all the cool gear you might be able to get it by the end of the game and stuff like that. If people want stills of that, I can totally go through and videotape or photograph all of them or something and do a video game or do a video out of that. Not the end of the world, but I'm not going to do that right now. What it does come with that's kind of cool is all these little add-ons to it. I'm going to start with the postcards once I separate them. And, sorry about that. The postcards are just cool in my book. They're not stills of the game, obviously. They're kind of nice, stylized. They feel like postcards almost. And I know I've threatened Greg at least once by a thing I'm going to send him the postcards from the game. A little reference on the back of it. I'm assuming if you slap the stamp on it, it would work as a postcard, which is kind of cool. Is it Freehold? I think it's a city on Mars, which I just got to, which is cool. Assuming this is the Join the Guardian / Space Forces Golden Age recruiting poster. Makes sense. Venus has a nice little Vegas-y feel to it, kind of similar to Rapture and which it was Bioshock, the original one, which is cool. That city of the worlds I've been to, Venus is probably my favorite in the game, so it's got a really nice, distinct feel. It's green. It's a beautiful space green, if that makes any sense. And then we've got this map, which it may look like paper. It is not. It is actually this kind of strange, rubbery material almost, and if anyone out there is smarter than I am, they may have noticed this map is pretty damn similar to the one in the game, except with a couple little additions. Like, we've got, off on the side, some planets we haven't been to yet. The main planets of the game are Earth, Mars, and Venus. And something called the Rift, which I'm not going to go into for fear of spoiling this for some people. But me and Gregor for a long time suspected there's going to be a lot more to the game than just those planets. We're going to get new ones eventually. We're going to have more zones on existing planets. We have Roman numerals all over the place. Here, I'll zoom in some so you can take a look. And again, the detail, just little extras as part of this, are nuts. And like I was saying, it feels like some kind of rubber almost, or some kind of vinyl material. It's probably just paper coated in something, but it feels like a Guardian map would, if that makes any sense. See, it's got and on the back it's this weird, mysterious set of codes in the corner over here. Alphabet of some kind. Maybe it'll come up in the game eventually. Don't know. And then off over in the corner we got the Guardian crest, Destiny crest, whatever you want to call it. And, last but not least, we have this fun little letter from, I'm sure, the creative people at Bungie themselves. So that's more or less it for the limited edition, I guess. If you got the Ghost edition, you got some weird little film things that, and obviously the Ghost. I posted this video because if you're thinking about picking up the game, and obviously you can't get access to a Ghost edition, that thing sold out so quickly, it's insane. And I guess it's time for my silly story in a minute or two at this point. If you can't get that, you get the limited edition. The limited edition is great. It comes with all the digital items, and you're just missing out on the cool plastic Ghost and a couple little extra add-ons that I saw a video, I think it was on IGN or something, I can link to that. They're not as cool, or they're not the coolest part of it. It really is a lot of money for a plastic thing, which is arguably why you'd buy something like that, and that's pretty cool. So the funny story about me buying this game actually is in the process of trying to buy it in the first place, I think I actually managed to pre-order and then cancel and then pre-order again the game like 9 times trying to get my hands on a Ghost Edition. I pre-ordered this game for my PS4 before the PS4's officially had a release date. Like I think it was like they showed it at E3 2 years ago, and it was, oh that's cool, pre-ordering now for PS4. But Charlie, the PS4 doesn't come out till November. Don't care, pre-ordering Destiny. Crazy person moments, I know. And then on top of that, when they announced all the crazy limited editions, the Ghost Edition sold out so fast, I think I went to like 9 different sites trying to get for the PS4, and eventually wound up, like, I'm not kidding, I ordered and pre-ordered the game 9, 10, 11 times. Like, I lost track eventually, and the funny thing is they kept feeding me beta codes the entire time, so I wound up with like 12 beta codes. I'm like, hey, who wants one at work? Which is kind of cool. But don't be like me. If you get your hands on limited edition, it's great. It's a great version of the Destiny box out there. It's a really cool little item. It looks great. It has the art book, which I care most about, and it's got the DLC content. So with that being said, see you on the battlefield.